we go. Hello everyone, welcome back. It is day 2 of round 4 of the PP Cup Invitational. Let's get hype. This is the last day of the phase 1. Holy moly. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we have a treat. The schedule got a little switched up today. Civilized is playing live, which I did not think they would be able to do. Yep, you can see the teams filing in. We have another, I think, well, actually, I'm curious what y'all think, but I've been liking the split of 2 live games and then 2 reviews. What do you all think about that? Would you prefer, I don't know, maybe I should do like a survey after all this is done, but is 2 games good? Too much? Too few? Who knows?
I think the review finally gives V for Valletta time to shine on stream.
Aha! Speaking of which, hello, welcome, Adrian. You joined sneakily. How are you doing today?
Doing all right. Not too busy, so can join in to help out. How are you doing?
Awesome. I am excellent. Caffeinated. Ready to go. Who got pod A? Well, let's recap, folks. Team, I think I can just go ahead and share this, yeah. In pod A, we have our semi-finalists, rather. You can see down here, the Hoodlums. And KT. Down here. So, whoever gets first place, actually, yeah, Adrian, you're going to have to help with this, but I believe you managed to keep hold of first place. Is it possible that you don't? I forget.
I mean, I don't want to give too much information, but it is possible that we do not run first.
Right, I should warn everyone, right. Well, Adrian's team, V for Valletta, has already played, so yes, no spoilers. I should have been more careful with my question. But yes, they are coming into this round in first place, so if they hold, they'll be placed up against the KT team, and whoever gets second will get matched against the Hoodlums. It's going to be a tight competition, whatever the top 4 is. What do they do in a tie? Yeah, the ties get a little hairy to talk about. Basically, we have some aggregate tiebreakers, and then if we really need to, we can do like a tiebreaker game, but we'll see. So, yeah, let's set the stage a little bit. Here are the standings coming into this round. So, we have with 15 match points, V for Valletta. You must be feeling good with that score. Clear.
Yeah, we're just real quick. I mean, I feel like I'm more surprised than everyone else on my team because we tried this new kind of chop move thing, but I feel like we did better than I expected. But I think I was expecting us to do worse than everyone else. So I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I'm actually really curious at some point during this stream to talk to you about how that's been going. I think the players are about to start. Oh, wait. Oh, God, they just started, folks. Oh, my God. I guess we're getting started then. So, Adrian, how familiar are you with Ref Civ?
I have played it, I think, twice.
Oh, wait, what just happened? We have some trouble, folks. It seems like Civilized just ended.
No, they have a different game further up. That's their old game.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Whew. Yes, okay, great. I thought they had somehow like managed to terminate the game after 1 minute. That would be their path to not getting to the semis.
Right, just an immediate closure.
Oh dear. Is Anti-Team playing today? Yes, Phantom Pablo is the other team we're going to be watching live. Adrian, yeah, what strikes you about the opening board as I set up the other one?
Um, I'm trying to think of kind of what we were thinking during the game as well. There's a lot of good opportunity, a lot of cards to play, and very little starting overlap. So there's only 2 blue ones. Almost the whole green suit is here.
Oh yeah, the green suit's really... It's there, but it's also right on chop, so they're going to have to... I guess that's not a problem for your team or for Civilized. Because actually, yeah, very far away from chop, I should say. Interesting stuff. Okay, so Timo starts with some of that wild stuff they do. A playful positional. I think I can confidently explain this one now. This looks like a chop move, but Libster Bob sees that, wait a minute, this could be play clued. So he counts first, second, third away. So he plays first, second, third finesse. Did I get it right? Well, it's easy for me to say because it's literally the only playable card. And now Florat has this marked finesse. Yes. What do you think about Ref Civ, just in theory? I don't think
I mean, again, I'm limited in my Civ experience overall. Civ is definitely powerful in keeping cards around. And the referential aspect of it certainly makes for touching more cards and getting, in essence, an equivalent number of cards to play. So I think Ref Civ is very strong, but can be certainly confusing if you're not, or if you're especially adept at like H group or some other convention system. There's a lot that goes on in Ref Civ that's very opposite or counterintuitive to what might happen in another system.
Totally. And actually, this will be a treat because we do have... It's cool to get to see these guys live versus another team that's doing just classic H group. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it'll change. I don't know how the heck this white one just played. Ones and this 3 clue. I'm fascinated by this.
Is it? It's a push, right? It's getting the white 2, I think.
Wow, yeah, because Florat has the note loaded finesse. Wow. Loaded finesse, that's wild.
Oh, I think I remember a little bit of this in that typically in Ref Civ, and if I'm way off base, correct me quick, but number clues are like a discard indicator.
Yeah.
And color clues are play indicators. But if you currently have a play or a discard that's known trash or known playable, you're loaded. And so I think number clues also become play clues.
Wow. I guess that makes extra sense because it's white. So yeah, I'm sure, especially for white, they're probably looking out for that. So wow, they just got, yeah, just a clean 4 for 1 there. Nothing. Yeah, just another day in the Ref Civ life, I guess. Libster is locked here, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like they have navigated the early game a little bit. How about we move on to Phantom Pablo? I'm curious to see how different your opening was to theirs. Here we go. Ones. Stop me at any point if there's anything interesting. Green makes sense.
I mean, they only started recently, so they're only kind of 2 moves in, but it seems like a pretty standard opening here. Clearly, they're planning on prompting out the green 2 with green 3 later.
Yeah, nice job by Jack. Jack is the one person on the team who sees the whole picture of green, so yeah, I really like his choice of green first.
I would gamble that they're planning on probably expecting a blue to Raven, and then 5s to Jack, and they've got that second blue one on chop in Jack's hand, so lines up kind of nicely there.
Yeah, totally. Ooh, but whose job? I guess it's probably Auntie's job to get the blues, because Natawa's not going to... Well, we'll see if Natawa risks the 1 dupe.
Yeah.
That, I don't know. This is a little bit scary, because...
Based on the draws that just happened, it may even work out better for them, because now the whole white suit is lined up.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's like... Yeah, I mean, ref save managed just this 3 clue was just absurd, but that wouldn't even focus correctly in this case.
Yep. I mean, Raven and Jack can do a little teamwork here, right? A green clue followed by some 3s would get it all put together.
Yeah. Okay, 5, solid.
Raven just put... Oh, never mind. They've put chop move. I think Raven just did the wrong hotkey.
Oh, actually, I forgot about this for a second. I remember now. Fanta Pablo is using OCM swaps, so Natawa's 1 play was actually chop moving the blue 5. So what is this shenanigans that Raven now clued 5 and wrote finesse on it?
I think I'm forgetting what the actual hotkeys are, but like control right click and alt right click auto put in finesse or chop move. I think Raven just picked the wrong one.
Well, it's almost intentional, right? Like, if Jack had 0 clues or something and discarded, and Ante plays white 1 as a reverse chop move ignition, but of course that's not what's happening.
There is potentially a little confusion spurring here, which I think will get resolved when Anti realizes that they are holding green 2. But Ante has stall notes on these 5s, but Jack, who is the one that matters, has the chop move mark.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, does this count as finesse position exception? That is... Well, no, because there's a green 3 to clue.
But Ante doesn't know they hold green 2, so...
Right, alright. But surely, I think it makes sense from Jack's perspective to chop move here.
Yeah, everyone else seems to have chop moved it, just Ante, so it'd be interesting to see if Ante at some point gives a clue that may focus wrong from their perspective.
Yeah. Maybe the idea is just to follow up with blue, but everything's a little weird. I have this weird thought that maybe Raven's hope was that Jack clues green to Natawa, and then Ante does chop move ignite. That seems absurd though. That's like double dark strategies.
That would be wild. A reverse chop move ignition.
Yeah, at like 8 clues. Yeah. All right, how are they gonna get the greens? This is kind of troubling.
Yep, that green 2 blocker was a pain. I remember.
Oh wow, 4 to Ante here looks pretty good. Okay, 3s is good too. Gets the prompt. How do you feel about Ante's hand's chances of surviving? There's a yellow 3 on chop. I don't know, it's just all good cards.
It seems fine to me for now. I mean, I haven't really watched many of this team's games, but there is blue 2 still to get. Blue 1 does still need to be clued. There is also still green 4. So...
Oh, there it is. Oh, so awkward now.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. This 5 clue, I think, is going to cause them some trouble, huh?
Yeah, I think, at least from my side, if I were in Anti's seat, I think I would probably clue blue instead of playing the green 1 early on.
Mm-hmm.
Just so that whenever that 5 clue does come in, there's just trash on Jack's chop. We don't even need to worry about it.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Because, yeah, we saw, right, just as we worried about, Natawa didn't make a play on the blue 1, because she might have the 3rd copy.
Yep.
And now, yeah, sure enough, like, immediately, yeah, the not getting tempo on the blues might be costing them, so... Uh-oh. Alright, let's leave them be. Hop back over.
To civilize, sure.
Where they've casually just gotten the whole white suit, it seems. Looks like another playful ignition here. Playful positional, rather, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just catching up to where you guys are. We have the chop move on Libster.
How do you feel about being locked in competitions? It's like a double-edged feeling, right?
It's nice knowing that you're not going to cause a BDR, but of course, getting more than one person locked becomes a little bit of a risk. Getting more than two people locked is not a good place to be in.
Yeah. How do you think Lipster's feeling right now? I guess there's plenty of stuff going on around him, so...
Actually, yeah, again, like the deal has a lot of playables pretty early on, so I'm not entirely sure how they'll be gotten with Ref Civ here, but there's a lot to get still.
I'm fascinated by this clue here. 5 to Steven. On one hand, it's coming from a locked player, but another, are they counting that as loaded? Or is this playful, or what? What the heck is happening? We did get a blind play from slot 3. Wow. Florat is a legend. I mean, this whole team are legends, so...
I honestly wish I knew how the white 4 played.
Okay, hold on. We have some notes here. Steven might think it's purple 5. Reverts to loaded play clue. White 5. Don't like calling a double ignition when a prio is outstanding. Oh my god. Chat, help me out here. This is wild.
Well, supposedly a prio occurred.
Oh, the white 3 play. Wow.
Yep, because in Ref Civ, they prio from the right side of their hand, not from the left.
Oh boy.
So actually, white 4 played just from white 3, and this was just, I guess, a play clue on white 5. The white 4 is totally unrelated.
Beautiful. Well, that's one way to get the white suit, folks. That's wild. Timo with the known trash. Yeah, I guess it was a direct clue, huh? Naughty ref sivers. That's funny.
They might have, in discussions about white, talked about how they want to do ref civ related to it, because there is a little bit of a restriction there, and you can't give color clues to the whole white suit as a signal.
Right. Yeah, we saw that with the 1, 2, 3 as well. Wow. Shouldn't red get white 5? Dissuade me asks. Red to Steven. Yeah, that seems right to me. Maybe they wanted to keep it unclued so they can get it through other means.
In Ref Civ, the red clue would wrap back around to the white 5. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, it's a wraparound push. I'm guessing it's just a strategic choice to leave it. That's where, oh man, I mean, making those sorts of decisions of like when to clue what, when, and how, those depend so deeply on what, the strengths and weaknesses of the system, right? So like if maybe they know that, this red one's going to get easily played through other means, so they'd rather, it's sort of like in H group, we often will leave playable cards on like ejection slot so they can get 5 color ejected, right? All sorts of wacky stuff. Ooh, a discharge. Was this Lipster's plan all along? This is a push discharge, I believe. Yeah, UTD. Spicy.
So help me explain how the purple 2 played if it's a discharge.
Yeah, so it's because their finesse positions go starting on slot 1, but then they loop back to slot, or the back right. So an ejection actually would get slot 3.
Aha, I see. So it's like,
yeah,
slot 1 is the highest priority card there. It'll be gotten, and then they just play from their oldest forward, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, Liliana says they use unknown prompt discharge. That's cool. Which means, yeah, even if like all these cards were clued or something. Fourth was clued.
The yellow 3, right?
Yeah. Weird. I'm gonna have to make like a video series on RefCiv and all these other systems coming up. Adrian, I gotta get you back into GTS sometime.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's developed a lot since I last played it.
Definitely. All right, let's leave them to think. Civilized has been known to take their sweet time, almost sometimes arguably to their detriment, but it seems like a really like math heavy sort of system. So, all right, back we go. How are our phantom friends doing?
Good question. What turn did we leave them off last?
We got the blue clue to Raven.
Blue clue to Raven, right?
Okay, so here are the greens. I wonder why green instead of 4, I wonder? Maybe it would look white.
I suppose it might look white. It still seems beneficial, though, to pick up that purple 4.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe they're planning on giving a tempo clue chop move with blue 2 to Raven.
I mean, that would make sense, other than the fact that why not just clue it?
I mean, yes.
Yeah, yeah. But that's a good point. I mean, maybe if they're going to tempo the 2 anyway. Okay, you know what? Maybe even... I've done this kind of thing before. Maybe Jack is intentionally choosing a line that leaves some, some flexibility. Just maybe Jack is scared about discarding, rightfully so.
Yeah, in fact, in a practice game that Valletta had for the Rainbow round, I had a whole comment noted that I gave a finesse on a blue card, and then wrote during that turn, maybe I should just give the clue directly, leaving the other, like it was blue 1, blue 2, I should just leave blue 2 open for Kathy to get. Otherwise, I don't see any more clues, and I'm sort of forcing Kathy to discard what could be a BDR.
Cool stuff.
And then it turned out to be a BDR in that practice game. I don't remember if you recall, I mentioned that during our practice for Rainbow, it was horrible. We had so many BDRs, so many bombs. And then the day of, we did one practice round just before the game, went smooth as butter. Couldn't have asked for a better round.
Nice. We've got some more trouble in paradise here, by the way. There's more confusion. This 3 clue, I just noticed. Auntie did not mark green 2. Yeah, in fact, he thinks it's a 5 now. But I don't know how that can be true, right? I don't see how Natawa would know to blind play this card. Am I missing something?
I think it's from the fact that Auntie maybe missed the fact that they could hold green 2, and then Auntie finessed green 2 with the green 4 clue.
Ah, yes, Auntie did. Okay, cool. Wow, fascinating.
Yeah, it's the problem with that timing, right? That the 3 clue came in with green 2 on finesse. So Auntie just thinks it's a normal finesse on Natawa. Gives the follow-up clue of green to Raven.
Right. Weird. Oh, so you know what? I wonder if... Hold on, when did this 2 get clued? Yeah, okay. The 2 got clued, 1 green, 1 was down, so I suspect, here's my bet, Auntie probably thought that Natawa's slot 3 would play as first, and then the green 2, and then the white 3 as green 3.
That would have been a great line, yeah.
I suspect... I don't want to spend the time to like unravel that fully, but I think there's some weird stuff going on. Does that make sense? I don't know.
From Antie's perspective, right, when the 3 came in, it looks like a finesse. Or a potential it looks like a finesse from white 2.
Why doesn't it just look like white 3 though? Like if I was Matawa, I would just play my 2 and then think, oh sweet.
Oh no, actually, the white 2 must be known because white 1 played out of it, right? It's never green.
Oh, of course. Okay. Thank you, Adrian. Yes, okay, great.
But you are right, it definitely looks like white 3 if Ante does not have green 2.
Yeah. But yeah, oh, it is tough to when the green 2 is on finesse, so well, another desync they'll have to unwind, hopefully quickly. But only one clue left. And there's the fix, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
They're back on board. Not a great sign on yellow 3 though.
But yeah, well, I was about to ask you, where do you fall on the argument of whether this clue, the 2 clue to Ante, should chop move Ante?
Honestly, I think that fixing cards is a worthwhile endeavor to begin with because you save a bomb and your net clue difference is the same. So maybe in a context where you have BDRs in a competition, you could throw in fixing things early chop moves, but I don't think in general it will be more helpful than it would be detrimental.
Yeah.
This is especially note. Oh, go ahead.
No, it's just it does look like they were a little bit unsure, but the important thing is Ante. No, actually, no. Ante is wavering. He has not ridden the bracketed CM. What were you gonna say?
Just the other potential trade-off, right, is you not being able to fix a card early because maybe somebody else's trash is chop means maybe you're discarding sooner than you otherwise might, and that could cause a BDR in itself. So.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, I mean, Jack rightfully should have said, like, man, sure would suck to discard here. Sure would suck to discard a purple 3. Maybe I'll just give this fix clue. It worked out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did get... Oh, this is a clever little fix. 1 here is like a tempo clue, and Raven has to say, no. Bad one. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. The desync, the spaghetti has begun, Adrian.
Yep.
White 3 discarding as green 3.
Yep.
Because they made the white 3 look like green 3 and the green 3 look like white 3.
Unfortunate series of events going down. I think that white 3 is BDR number 1, is it not?
Yeah, not only is it BDR 1, but it just severed the
white suit.
Yeah, the life force out of the white suit. Ouch. Alright, that's gotta hurt.
I'm not looking forward to it. I guess I'm afraid of where that ripple is going to cause because Raven might write white 3 notes. Jack thinks Raven thinks they have white 3.
Yep. And what does Ante's note say? Finesse? Yellow 2? Oh, wow. What does this read? Something spicy's happening. Oh, from the 1 clue, maybe.
Well, the 1 I'm assuming is a push on that purple 3, right?
Maybe? Even that's desynced, because it was technically chop moved, maybe? So, gosh. Yeah, let's see what Jack says about it. I think
Raven plays purple 2 from the 1's clue. Is that right?
Yeah, okay, and I guess you could argue that it feels a lot less unnecessary when you're fixing a chop move, though, you know?
You're right, especially for V for Valletta. Getting a blind play out of fixing any trash in the starting hand is valuable enough. Since we've already chop moved everything, letting somebody know about it is worthwhile. We don't consider it unnecessary.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's something I know RefCiv has talked about that too. It's a common occurrence for them to try to maneuver ways to get the old starting cards out. Alright, so what do we got here? Oh my goodness. Ah, okay. Okay, so the 1 clue by Raven is excellent. That is indeed a trash finesse. Chop move, an unnecessary trash finesse. Chop moving the white 4. You're quite fine. Very nice.
Good play there.
So, do you think the green 3 will play as white 3 or what? Raven doesn't have a note on it. What does Raven think about LS?
Well, it's very dependent on whether that white 2 plays right now.
Yeah, because okay. Fortunately, Raven does have a play. I think, yeah, purple 4.
Yep. In theory, also green 4, but maybe Natawa has to now struggle with: do I play green 3? I guess that should always work if Raven thinks they have white 3.
Oh, nice, nice. I like Raven's the notes on green 3. The duality of Hanabi. Green 3, white 3.
Yeah, but Raven is the one with the proper note there, so that could be a good sign for them.
Yeah, it's a good read. Yeah, that's a really important skill, and I think it's hard to learn outside of just bombing a lot. I don't know how to like detangle desync like this. So that would be a really nice read by Raven that it's green 3.
The fact that I have to assume Raven went back in the replay and figured out that this white 3 must have looked like a green 3 and is 100% correct.
Yep. Oh, Florman has a good point that Natawa could have... Yeah, that would have been polite for Natawa to discard her other green 3. Good point. Is this green 4 scary? Doesn't this look like a prio? I'm scared.
Playing the green 4 instead of the purple 4. You know, you make a very good point.
Yeah, Natawa has a note. Don't bomb as green, please. Looks like no one else has written notes for it. So
Jack has turn 25, green 5 question mark.
Oh my god, wait. You know what? We might be witnessing live. This is something Natawa talked about over the weekend. She said priorities were causing them lots of issues, so they decided to turn them off. So, yeah, they might have just dodged a big bullet here. Wow. Okay, and then, purple is an excellent clue.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant way to chop move. I love this kind of clue. It's subtle, but it fixes the dilemma about what the heck this 5 is. And it chop moves this.
I also see where the other struggle is, that Raven actually has purple white 4 on that purple 4, right?
Oh, let's see. I see, yep. Right, because the purple 3 ended up playing from the 1 square. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you're right. Well, nice job by them. They're dodging the bullets correctly now. Doing what they need to. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. Commentator's curse here.
You think that Raven thought maybe it was focused on that purple 5 as a finesse? Or am I missing something as to why that blue 4 might have just played?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine here. Let's see. It was drawn. We got a discard. The purple clue. I mean, it must just be from the purple clue. Yeah, you're right. Bombs is purple 4, yep. Rough. Alright, is that second BDR, yeah?
I believe so, yeah. Blue 4.
Oh, and what a draw by by Raven. Yellow 3 has been saved. Maybe.
Well, yeah. They don't have any clues, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh no, okay. Or we're about to witness a tragedy. Oh dear. Yo, hold on. We might see something exciting here. If they're doing OCM swaps, Natawa could trash order chop move. Blue 2. Okay. That would be kind of dumb.
Yeah, I don't think they want that blue 2.
Alright, chat, you might have heard in the background a bomb. So let's turn our attention back to the civilization. Last we left off, the white suit was complete. Oh, we got our weird discharge. And then Steven fell into the tank here. So what do we get? Purple. Looks like a push, right?
It's a reclue, right?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How so?
I have no concept of what a reclue means in Ref Civ.
What's being reclued? I don't get.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a whole turn ahead of you.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Yeah. The purple clue I think is just getting the green. Oh, what the heck is this? Lipster says no. I don't get it. Why are we touching purple 3 to eject purple 3? And why should I not respect? Oh Jesus. All right, chat. Let's do detective work here.
So the purple clue should be pushing this green 3, correct?
The purple to Timo, correct? Yeah, and yeah, everyone has it marked finesse, so that part's easy enough. But then Timo's clue, what is this doing?
To the purple 3, you mean, right?
Yeah. Oh god, there's so many. Oh geez, there's so many notes here. 2 away, clued. 21, 2 away. This is Florat's note, most importantly. 2 away, red 4, yellow 4. Not green, not blue. So it probably doesn't get purple 3 from Libsan. Oh my gosh. Did we really choose this line? Oh dear. Wow.
Looks like Timo also wrote "fix me" for blue 3 on that red 4 in Florat's hand.
Blue 3. So here's the weird part. Purple 3. Oh, the reclue. What the heck?
Right. This is when the purple card got reclued.
I see. Well, I'm hoping that's just a tempo clue on the 3. Ah.
I'm assuming that they would do Gentleman's in the same way they do Prio. So this Gentleman's should be Libster's oldest unclued card.
Yes, that part. Yes. But okay, it looks like the red 4 is going to cause them issue because he's respecting it as a red 2 reverse push.
Yep.
Oh dear, okay. Oh, now it's like a stacked sort of thing. And yeah, oh, there's the bomb.
Oh, is that the first BDR for Civilized here?
For this round, yeah. They've
well,
yeah. It's been very hard to emerge, especially in Pod B, it seems. Totally unscathed, but y'all would know how to do it. It seems. Ouch, that hurts, folks! Oh, the red suit. Down.
It's always the trade-off for V for Valletta. Like, I mean, you've explained already kind of our initial chop move strategy, but we've been very intentional in not going wild with it for the competition, specifically because we don't want to introduce something brand new and then risk kind of extreme confusion off of something none of us are experienced with. So I really do think Ref Civ is extremely powerful, but I think that the fact that it's brand new and slightly complicated tends to lead towards some confusion like this, right?
Definitely, and we don't have to speculate. Steven at least has mentioned that specifically. It does seem really hard to keep it all, especially when you're trying to perform and execute at this level. Oh, while we have a lull, actually, I was meaning to ask, what are your impressions so far of the shot moving starting hand?
It seems great, honestly.
Cool.
It was just a little, almost experiment that I think like Florian and I sort of independently came to the same conclusion. Mm-hmm. And so we proposed, like, do we want to try this before our first few games? So we did one game from H group, just raw age group conventions. I think we had one BDR. And from there, we just tried this starting hand chop move thing. And I think it's been really good because, especially with H group, you need to spend a lot of clues, touching 5s, touching 2s, saving critical cards that are duped in people's hands. And just starting with everything chop moved resolves a lot of that. You introduce a new set of issues, which is how do you get rid of those duped cards?
Right.
And how do you extend the early game to a point where it can kind of flow naturally, right? Because if everyone just chop moves, you're all locked. And if you don't have enough playables, the game's over.
Yeah, that is tricky.
So with the goal of trying to keep it as simple as possible, we introduced things like we'll still use 5 stalls, even though everything's chop moved. Hey, let's give a 5 stall, so we at least get that one extra turn in the early game.
That's great. Yeah, whenever I play Ref Civ, yeah. I still to this day I heckle Timo that they should add 5 stalls, but what do I know? Of course. It feels, I just get so scared not using 5 stalls, so it seems, at least in your system, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Another thing, I don't think we've ever actually done it in any of the competition games, but we've agreed, we're sort of in this weird limbo of like, we chop move everything, and it is effectively a hard chop move, but it's not equivalent to somebody giving you a chop move. Mm-hmm. So if you end up in a position where there are no clues to give and there's no action for you to take, we will still discard, but from the left.
Got it. Yeah, makes sense.
So that does also, we kind of did this intentionally, open up to you can give a 2 save to somebody's slot 1.
Yeah.
Similar with 5 saves. You can give a 5 save to somebody's slot 1. And that is actually how we ended up with the 5 pulls to the left. Because everything's now chop moved, and we would, if needed, discard from slot 1, we now don't have a way of pushing those cards. So we decided that we can push to the left instead with the new chop move setup.
That's awesome. 5 pushes have arrived.
I guess 5 pull to the left, but yes.
5 punches, kicks, shoves.
Just to continue on, I mean, if we want to go through more of these turns, we can. But the last thing is we've intentionally not introduced 5 chop moves in the chop moved hand. We do have a concept of like you can re-chop move a card, and it effectively moves your first discard if you have to discard. But to keep things simple, we were like, maybe 5 chop moves would be effective in the form of if you clue a 5 in slot 2, it moves the first discard to slot 3. But we haven't really been using it because we think it'll potentially cause more problems than just keeping it straight. And if it's a 5, it's a 5 stall. Otherwise, play the game as we can.
Jeez. It's so cool to see these systems or ideas coming up because similar things are being explored right in Turbo and Ref Civ, GTS sort of from a different direction. And honestly, like I really like your agreement. I'm really excited to see how that continues to go. Okay, so Red 2 got discarded, called to discard. So Red 2 is certainly known. Oh man, I know that they're probably all kicking themselves. They hold themselves to such a high standard, but I know it's got to get to them when a bomb like that happens. I've been asking all my commentators who come on this question, so I'll ask you too. Do you have any tips to chat? Because you've been a long-time competitor now. What are some of your tips and tricks to stay calm and collected, especially in the face of bombs?
My personal tip is I kind of go overboard in replay, and when I decide a line for myself, I very intentionally go through. I don't necessarily go into a hypo, but I'll go through in my head and outright say, what is this person going to do if I give this clue? Does this still work? What are my alternatives? and I really take my time. I mean, if you look at all of the games I've played with V for Valletta, I end with I've been getting lower and lower as we go. The first game we played, I think I had like 6 minutes left. Everyone else had 10 minutes. The second game we played, I had 4 minutes left. Everyone else had 9 plus. The third game we played, I had like 1:40. Everyone else was like, 8 plus. And this last game, I at certain points was down below. I think I breached a minute on my timer during the last game. So, but it's been very effective because there was specifically a turn, which not too much spoiler here, but there was a turn where I was sitting thinking, oh, should I play my blue 2 as a prio on this blue 3? And after, I don't know, a minute and a half of like, yeah, I think it'll work, I went through one more review and went, oh, well, there's no blue 1 yet. So actually this does not work at all.
Wow.
Unfortunately, I had my backup plan already. I was like, do I do the prio or do I do this? And I finally realized, oh, this whole secondary plan I was coming up with doesn't even work. But in normal games, especially because I know myself, I do that all the time. I ghost a blue 1 or a blue 2 on the stack or something, and I try to play a card when it isn't playable yet.
Absolutely.
I really think there is a timer, but you have that time, so use it,
Great point. Yeah. Okay, let's swap over to the Pablos.
All right. What turn did we leave off there?
The purple 4 mystery got resolved, and I think that's about it. So we got yellow.
Perfect.
Yeah. So quick recap: the white 5 has been chop moved. This yellow 3 is still unclear. Okay, no, it has been formally chop moved now. It's been agreed to be chop moved. The yellow 4 is chop moved, so yeah, they're doing a good job keeping stuff up. Very nice. So what did they had 2 videos, right? There's the bomb, the
They
white 3
had
loss.
Yes.
Okay.
White 3 discard and the blue 4 bomb, I think.
Cool. Red 2 elimination. Tempo clue chop move maybe. Oh, finesse. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm probably just behind. When did red 3 get finesse?
Oh, I'm way behind you at this point. That plays. Blue is given. Yellow 4 was chop moved. Not quite sure how this red 2 got chop moved, but it did.
Yeah, let's see. We got the 1's clue. Huh. Oh, the 1's clue on turn 31. I gotcha, chat. There it is. An interesting chop move as well. Oh, wait, hold on. We talked about this earlier. This one, I'm calling it. This one was intentional. This was trying to do a chop move ignition, I guarantee it. If you leave Bob with 0 clues and chop move a playable, there's no risk that she could get yellow 2 to play. So the idea is that she discards and then, bam, yellow 2 plays.
Are they going with trash from the reverse side? Because the red one would be the normal discard, right? It would have been purple 1 to try and get that?
Are you looking at Phantom Pablo?
Yes, turn 33, right?
I'm talking about the Auntie's clue to the red one. I believe is trying to get red 2.
Ignition. I see what you're saying. Chop move playable red 2 to try and get that yellow 2 to play. Yep.
That's something. Oh my god. Piper and Kimby and I do this all the time. We chop move trash. Right? So Natal has to discard and then boom, eject.
And it works so well because you leave the player with 0 clues, so there's no opportunity for them to do anything, correct?
Yeah, do not do this when you have clues on the board, or else you will probably lose the game. But okay, yeah, indeed, Jack says, yep, Jack and Auntie wrote, this was finesse, but missed. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Also very spicy.
Yeah, I like that play a lot.
But I guess it worked out because now, yeah, I mean, the dupe red 2 got discarded, as we saw. And now it looks like they're just mopping up, right? Oh god, unless that's red 4. Oh dear. Surely not, right? I don't want to curse it.
Oh, that's a very good question.
Oh, 0 clues too.
I mean, the red clue really is just potentially a safety play clue on red 2, right? Because red 2 could be slot 4, could be slot 3, so I don't think Natawa should read into this as a play clue on the red 5. Especially considering the fact that red 3 gets clued directly. It's not a finesse on Jack.
Yeah.
I have faith. I think Natawa won't play it as a 4. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Oh no! Oh,
Commentator's curse. I'm sorry, Natawa.
Yeah, there's been... Man, the curse is real, guys. Oh no.
So I am curious about what desync happened there. I guess Natawa did take it as a play clue on that left card, right?
Yeah, but that's hard, right? Because you just need the tempo on it. Yeah, I don't know how it wouldn't play. But, okay, so I do see the note on Natawa's card. Here's what I'm guessing happened. She's thinking, okay, maybe this is finessing the 5, in which case Raven has to fix with 1s to ante next round. But because the fix clue didn't get got, I don't know. This is a stretch here, but yeah, ouch. Yeah, so they ignored the red 4 here, and so Natawa thought she had it.
Yep, instead of, I guess, red, right?
Yeah.
Although red could also... No, because red 4 isn't critical at that point, so yeah. The white 4's chop move, so red would have, I think, saved the day there as a play clue on that red 3, with red 4 getting picked up.
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah, I guess... Oh, I'm just looking at the comments here. Raven has red 3 as being chop moved.
Oh, dear.
And that definitely explains why 3 was given and not red, but I'm curious where that chop move indicator came from.
Yeah, well, dissuade me. I also agree with that. Yeah, I do. I think we both agree here that red should really just focus the red 2. But okay, maybe it's from this the lack of red clue here. So that's a good spot, Adrian. That yeah, Raven has this card chop move for some reason. So I'm sure what Raven was expecting is turn 46, Jack cluing red to ante. Wait, why didn't that happen?
Probably if Raven thinks red 3 is chop moved, right? Red still doesn't work, so Raven shouldn't be expecting that line.
I don't know. I don't get it.
I agree. I think that Natawa knew that it was a play clue on red 2, and I think made a good competition read. I would argue that Natawa maybe even made like the right competition play of trying to play that red 4.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, no, looking at it now, it looks pretty obvious. Yeah, the 3 clue is intentionally missing the 4. So yeah, that's just red 4 now. Ouch. Alright. Looks like they're gonna wrap up.
Yep, there's not much left in it. They're really just looking for that blue 4, which pops up 8 from the bottom, and then it's just cleaning up the 5s.
All right. Oh, and an excellent bottom deck play.
Yep, good bottom deck play there.
I consistently forget that's a thing. All right, GG. That's going to be the Phantom Pablo's 4th game of the tournament.
Well done, Pablo.
And yeah, they had a really hard task coming into this round if they were going to try to... Basically, their only path into the semis would have been to get clear first place on this seed. And we'll see. They'll need all the teams to get a 29 at best. So Adron might already know. Well, he knows the answer already, probably.
I do, in fact.
But all right, GG's in chat for for the Pabloers. It's been a real pleasure to have them here. But yeah, their semis chances are extremely slim right now. Never say never. But okay, back to this very stressful game. Last we left off, we got this blue clue, which, yeah, gets blue 3. It's funny, we keep seeing Civilized at 2 strikes. Like, they strike out a decent amount. Or they use 2 strikes, rather, pretty liberally. Which is always just so stressful to watch. 5. Oh, very nice. Playful positional. Because remember, this 5 is on chop, so the algorithm says to count to the left once. So therefore, Florat plays first finesse.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, and a bomb! Another bomb! WTF, why would you do that? It can never save turns. Uh-oh. Steven with the uh-oh. Lipster with bullshit. Oh dear. What is ZCSP? Oh my goodness.
CSP. Does anyone in chat know what Z stands for?
Zemil Clue Spook Push? No?
Aha! Davey coming in with the answer.
Thank you. 0 clue. What did it bomb as? Oh no, red 4? I don't know. Oh, they're gonna feel real good clinching this one out. Yep, there.
I mean, all that being said, an important thing to remember is you do get 3 bombs before you lose, so...
It's true, that's true. Yeah, literally nothing could have gone wrong there, so that is absolutely fair. Best case, it's red 4, but...
And once again, that bottom deck line play.
Yep. As always, they're incredibly smooth with the endgame optimization. So GG, we got our 30. Which I do believe... Yep, with that game, with that win, the Civilized has just secured their spot in the semifinals, along with V for Valletta. So congrats to all of you.
Yeah, good game Civilized, good game Pablo.
Yep, and speaking of you, shall we... Actually, I should have asked off stream, but how are you doing on time? Feel free to, if you ever need to head out, that's totally fine.
Yep, I do need to potentially drop for only an hour. I mean, I don't know how much longer you'll be streaming for, but I have an hour potential interlude. Which being said, if you have a way to stall reviewing V for Valletta's game for an hour, I'd be happy to come on and do the review with you. Otherwise, feel free to go about it without me, and I'll jump back in when I'm free again.
Yeah, it's sort of perfectly bad timing. I suspect this will last at most an hour. we just have 2 replays to follow.
maybe start with the other replay, and if I have a status call, so my status is quick. If I can just kind of drop after that, I'll jump back in.
Okay, and didn't you say there was something you wanted? There was some note about your game. Am I crazy? I'm probably just crazy. Sorry.
About their game or V for Valletta's game?
Hold on. I'm reading our DMs. Yes, you said a specific scenario came up that you wanted to maybe share your ask. Can you just type out, DM me if you have a second, the insight that you thought would be useful? If you need to head out for now, I am so curious what the situation.
You can just remind me of what I said because I can't find it, but I do need.
Yeah, I'm bumping it. Anyway, thank you for joining us, and awesome, lovely to see you as always.
Oh, okay, I do remember exactly what we're talking about. It's about anxiety with our starting hands.
Oh boy.
I can type you up a little thing and you can share it later if I'm not able to join back in maybe 20, 30 minutes.
Perfect. All right. Well, see you later.
See y'all later. Enjoy the other reviews. Hopefully I'll be back, but if not, hopefully you enjoy V for Valletta's game as well.
Good luck to you from the past.
Merci beaucoup. Talk to you hopefully again shortly. Otherwise, see you later.
Yep, see ya. All right, folks, so next up, that concludes the live portion, but now we're going on to the other half. We have seen Phantom Pablo via Civilized, but now it's time for Team 4, our underdogs. They did get on the map with some match points, but holy moly is the competition tough. Yeah, absolutely. Good job as always to Civilized for clawing it back. They're pushing everything to the limits, so it's always a real treat to see them do their thing. All right, but now we're back in the realm of H group, and let's get to it. Sorry. Okay, Windows. Oh god. Oh no, look away. Ah! Look away, chat. Okay, we're good. You saw nothing. I'm so bad at that. Okay. So the last game we had a smattering of greens and ones. And the big question was, especially for discard right convention groups, is how the heck are they going to get the green cards? So I really liked their decision last time to start with green, but actually, look at that. An immediate optimization. I love this. I didn't think about this when we covered Phantom Pablo, but yeah, why include green when you can include two? This is awesome. And look at that! Again, okay, so right off the bat, really nice awareness from Team 4. This is a great start. That's so funny that I didn't even consider this before. Alright, so we have two self-finesses going now. Boom. Okay, so this 5's clue, Adrian talked about, right? This looks really nice. Get the 5's clue and just put known trash on Tiger, or not known, but nice, safe trash on Tiger's discard. Okay, let's see. So Will, what does Will say on this? I hope this isn't green. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not sure when this was written, but I feel like there may have been a missed finesse here. This 2 clue, not really sure. But this 2 clue, at least, so I'm coming from a teammate's perspective, right? When someone's looking to be finessed like this, and they give a 2 clue like this, I think you have to assume something went haywire. So we'll see what's happening. I'm unclear. Oh! Oh my goodness. I see the light, chat. Holy crap. Wow. Alright, this is some 5-head stuff here. Wait. Is 5-head... I mean it in the good way. Some 300 IQ stuff here. 2 here. Getting this finessed cleanly. I don't mean to speak for Will here, but he could have asked himself, man, how cool would it be if I have a green 4 on my hand? Because guess what? This is an incredible payoff for getting boom, 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 boom. A casual 5-for-1 clue. Wow. Okay, well that's huge. Let's see if it plays out smoothly. Play. Now I have to remember this white 1 still has to be demonstrated. Yeah, for sure. This is swag as hell. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's looking like this. I mean, at this point, this is clearly missed because blue just makes no sense. I guess you could argue like, oh, maybe this is, you know, red 2, red 1, and if it is, then this might get lost. But okay, so maybe you know, it's, oh my god, that's an essay. Hold on. Tiger says blue 3 or blue 1 from missed self finesse. Yeah, okay, we're getting some... Man, these blue 1s were cursed for both teams. Marked blue 3. But then Tiger's like, wait a minute, Will couldn't have known. Yeah, so this is actually... Wait, whoa, whoa. Okay, well, it sounds like Tiger went through a bit of an existential crisis here. Okay, and decides to just play it cool and see what happens. But I do agree with Tiger's assessment that yeah, there's no way Will knows that this is blue 1, right? This could be any set of 1, 2 in theory. So I think this is always blue 1. But okay. I do love, you know, the philosophy here though is like, if you're really unsure what's happening, just keep yourself busy with other stuff, and all will be resolved eventually. Alright, so there's the 1. Oh dear, hold on. Okay, this is fine. Goodness great, I was not ready for this review. This is very, very complex here. There are finesses layered on tops, and stacked on top of other finesses. Okay, hold on. I got you, chat. I'll walk you through this. So green 2 played. Klizzix plays this card. Now that means the team is on board. Klizzix has done his due diligence to demonstrate the finesse. That's what we call. So because this has played, Will Flame should know this is green 4, as it looks like was noted. So now this is actually very polite and a really good assessment. I think, hold on, yes. When this white 1 plays, it's very useful for Klizzix to play this immediately to show Rand what's up. Got it? Got it. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, this is wild. I do love this kind of game, but it can be stressful. And the risk of desync becomes really strong. But okay, here comes Will with the play. That's fascinating. I wonder... I don't know. But okay, it plays. Okay, purple. Yeah, we saw purple get a little tight in Phantom Pablo's game as well. Oh dear! Oh wow, okay, hold on. Let's see, was this missed? Let's see. Ranp says blue 3 finesse. Hold up. Okay. I gotta go step by step here. Rand says white 4, yeah. Well, maybe that could have been from later. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm trying. I'm wrapping my head around this. White 3 dude, white 3 playing. I mean, yeah. Missed the next step. So Rand P, here's the important point. Rand P has this marked as blue 3. The idea being that Tiger clued this, and it's finessing blue 3, blue 4. But I gotta say, you gotta wonder, you gotta ask yourself, why is this card playing? But hey, like I said, this is a whole lot to track. There are layers upon layers here. So, and yeah, maybe the fact that this now is playing, I don't know. It's possible this was just marked as blue 4. But okay, we got ourselves a BDR. So far, no one has emerged unscathed from BDR. I believe the score to beat was 2? Does chat remember? Oh dear. I'm gonna go check. Well, never mind. I won't. We'll see. I forget if the Civilized got 1 or 2. I think it was just trash that bombed the second time, so... Not enough clues. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Okay, so Klizzix continues to plow forward. And now this is hilariously known. Green 3, exactly. Oh, and then the white 3's gone. Oh, dear. Yeah, this is bad news. Wow, so both Phantom Pablo and Team 4 lost the same white 3. That's rough. It's very rough. Yeah, I think trouble should be known to be brewing when this discards. That was definitely not the intended path here. Oh dear, okay. So what is this? Just a 5 stall? Green 3 complete. That's a big pickup. At least the purple suit is done. Okay, so I think they've gotten past the hard part. Oh wait, am I about to curse? Is this red 3 gotten? Oh no. Double chop move? Hold up, pause. I agree with Tiger's question. When the heck did this get chop moved? Klizzix says chop move. Chat, help me out. We need to do detective work here. Let's go slowly. We got this 5 clue. Oh, beautiful. Brilliant. Okay, this is cool. I missed this, man. This is not a 5 stall. It's a 5 chop move. Which is hilarious because, yes, this is chop. Because this card is already gotten. Goodness. But then the question is, when did this get chop moved? Ah, scream here, you're saying? That might be it. Though, you know, of course that's not intended. Yeah, I don't think you can scream with the card that you would have played, right? If anything, I think the scream... If they're all on the same page, then this would be the scream. So who knows? Purple... Huh. I don't know. At some point, this got screamed at. It must be. Because now we got a second BDR here. Ouch, ouch. This blue one is very funny. I wonder if it's gonna bomb. Like, Tiger definitely has decided not to not to throw it away. So maybe his existential crisis came later, right? At first he said, blue 3, blue 1. Okay, blue 3 marked, probably. And then you can see later he's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This was given by Will. So we'll see, we'll see. Oh, no! Oh, dear. Yellow 2 just murdered. In cold blood. What happened here? I'm not sure. Maybe Rand thinks they must have it, because if they didn't, Tiger would surely discard. I can only guess. But yeah, this hurts. This hurts. This is just riding on chop. Nothing you can do. No clues for Klizzix to give. Ouch. The yellow suit. Brutalized. Okay. I don't see any fix notes on this. Fixing is important. Alright, blue finesse. Whoa, what is this playing as? Bombing a blue one. I'm not sure, chat. This seems like a pretty safe discard, you know? Can't wrap my head around that one. But okay. Ooh, white 4. Okay, at least the white 4, white 5 are in the right order here. And, oh my god, right on time. Here are the yellow cards. I do like that Will and Tiger can play and let Rand be the one to clue it. So very nice finesse. Though arguably that would have finessed me from here probably. But elimination finesses are weird. And there's the white 3. So they might have actually pulled it out. Very nice recovery here. They can still get a 30. Oh, and there's the chop move bomb coming in. Alright, 2 strikes left. Or sorry, 1 strike left. 2 strikes taken. And they have to be careful here. Fortunately, yeah, looks like they got it. Will we see a bottom deck play? No. Okay. Fair enough. It's definitely scary at 2 strikes. Especially, I will admit, so here's the question you have to ask, right? Can this be green 5? Quick endgame lesson for everyone. If this is green 5, you know, this will play, obviously. And then how would these cards be gotten? Well, right, because score 27, so obviously, like 100% if this is green 5, will get these both to play, right? So, and this is where it diverges, right? At max level, if you're really going score hunting, or, you know, tournament maximization, just do a useless clue like this. Clue some trash, preferably off chop. And Tiger's like, wait a minute, why are you cluing trash? There's a great clue here. And so Tiger plays. And then play. But I absolutely understand and agree that if you're not used to that sort of strategizing, if you don't play with double ignitions, then it would be very, very scary to bomb this card. Or sorry, to bomb the bottom of the deck when you're at 2 strikes. So good safety. Just lock in the win and walk away with your head held high. GG. A 30 points. Awesome job, Team 4. I believe this is their first perfect score. So, an amazing way to end the tournament. They've come so far. They've played so much Hanabi from the New Blood tournament all the way here. So, huge shout out to Team 4. I hope they've had a fun time here and learned. Yeah, it's a lot of Hanabi to play. Oh, Adron, hello. Hilarious. BW says, with 6 clues, can't you just clue Tiger and then he should see the line to clue next? Yes. If you're talking about this, absolutely yes. That's another evidence. Yeah, Tiger could just clue here and let this play. But again, that's scary. That's why we see bottom deck blind plays coming out from teams like Civilized, who really trust each other. They probably trust each other's lives with their endgame reads. But okay, oh, hello. This is perfect timing. Couldn't have planned it better. How are you?
Good.
Are you ready to witness your own game?
I think so.
Ooh.
I'll note, I'm not the proudest of my performance. There's a few mistakes I know I made that weren't great clues, but nobody really, like, again, in all of our games, no one really made a mistake, you know?
Yeah.
Some things might have been able to be done better, but I don't think anyone made an error.
I know that feeling well, yeah. Well, I'm excited to see it. We actually saw Team 4 had a really clean opening start that we sort of overlooked in the... maybe you intentionally overlooked it. I'm excited to see how you start, but they started really cleverly with 2 to Flory, or to Kathy, and 2 to Alice. So let's see what Valletta does here. So far, that's my favorite opening I've seen, but... Okay, 1s is absolutely legitimate as well. Leaves this open for bluffing. Opens up chop moves. Oh, Adron, which order of 1s do you play in this start?
We kept 1's order the same. We didn't want to mess with that.
Cool. So, slot 3 is expected. Okay, yeah. Screen. Very nice. Oh, but hold on. We see this again. We talked about this, what was it? Auntie was in Kathy's seat. And we commented that we probably would have liked a blue clue, right?
In this game as well, that was what I was hoping would happen, yes.
Liliana,
that being said, though, all of our cards are chop moves, so there's a little bit of a different context to go on here.
Liliana, I might prefer if you just, like, tell me that it's wrong, but I appreciate it. Okay, don't like leaving blue 1 in hands.
Right, yeah, one of the key things here is that my blue 1 is already chop moved, right?
Right. Okay, brilliant. Of course. Florman's in chat, so we got double coverage here. Florman
yeah, we talked about this during the review. Actually, you're about to say, go for it.
No. Flory says, I was hoping Valletta would clue blue to Adron. Oh, clever.
Exactly, and then I'll just discard my blue 1 after Valletta doesn't play, and we've got no more trash in our starting hands.
Whew. Yeah, this would take me a few games to... I would never have processed this clue as working, but of course, if they're both chop moved, let's focus here. Very nice. Yep. Okay, but instead we get a bluff. I mean, okay, so this is funny. It sort of transposes, right? Because now this is on chop.
Correct.
That's another way to do it, then.
So another thing to note, right, is as I was telling you earlier, if I have to discard, that blue 1 is now the card that I will discard if my hand doesn't change.
That makes sense, yeah. On the chop. You got to come up with a name for this system.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. So this was actually my first sort of mistake in that I think that there was a better way for me to get this 1, because I never get the white 2, right? This is just a 3 bluff, standard H-group clue. And we did as a team talk a little bit about, I could give Florman 4 right now, and it does get the whole white suit. However, I basically consume so many clues that the team can use that we're now at a higher risk of somebody needing to discard sooner.
Interesting. Yeah, and you can't see what's on top of the deck, so... Oh, we got a question from Romain. How can order chop moves work? Same question, but can't chop move. Are you talking about ones?
Yeah, so if Kyle chose to do an OCM here, basically the way we play our opening hands is they're effectively a full chop move with nuance. And the key thing is, if nobody has any more clues to give at all, we will discard our leftmost chop moved card. So if that card is a 5, for example, let's say Valletta had a 5 in that slot 1, Kyle could quote unquote OCM Valletta, and instead of discarding slot 1, Valletta will discard slot 2 if she needs to.
Eventually, yeah. This will be her next card to discard, right?
Yes, if her hand never changes and she has no clues, she'll discard that slot 2 instead.
Cool. Romain, I hope that answers the question. But okay, yeah, this makes sense.
When I gave it, a part of me was hoping that Kyle just wouldn't play and would give like blue to Valletta to leave that 4 clue, that 4 finesse open for me on Florman's hand, but didn't pan out.
What can you do? All right, no, nothing here. And, oh right, this was not prompted yet, so this is just a, oh, clever. Tempo clue chop move, surely. Wait.
Yes, but tempo clue chop moves a different card.
The red 3?
The white, hang on, where are we right now?
Turn 10.
Turn 10. I actually think there was a different interpretation we ended up going with. Yes. Valletta and I were just in sync here.
What was the plan?
I believe to make sure Florman Gentleman's the green 2.
Got it, and then it's setting up the white.
So yeah, you can think of the 2 clue as more of a fix than a tempo clue.
Okay. Interesting. So I wonder, maybe it doesn't call for a chop move within the broader plan once the plan emerges. Uh-oh. I'm reading that some notes are gone in Piano's replay.
Oh, because that would explain why it's not there. Should there be a chop move there? I don't remember everything perfectly, so if it is a chop move, that makes sense. I'm just trying to justify it not being here.
I'm gonna assume that's a joke, because I don't think some notes can be some gone. So good troll. Good troll. But okay. Hopefully just a troll. Yeah, no, there are plenty of notes. Oh, what? Florman says... Am I being massively trolled right now? Florman says there are chop move notes that he sees.
I am looking up my games separately on my alt account.
I just refreshed the page and look, it's been chop moved.
Yeah, I need to refresh my page too.
Okay, I don't know what just happened, but thank you very much. Very weird. Okay.
So yes, that was a tempo clue chop move. You're correct.
Okay, great. Which, by the way, I mean, I think I'm glad that is the case, because even, I think this is something we've talked about as Hanabi players before, right? Is even if two clues might work together as something good enough, it's important to sort of be able to separate them.
Yep.
What is that? Information lock or whatever? This is now chop moved, and then you move on from there, so. Anyway, okay, so play. Now this is known white 3, I assume, yep. Very nice here. Too bad Valletta can't self-finesse herself. Oh, right. 5 save, huh?
Yes.
Did y'all decide to use any, like, white loaded play clue stuff?
We never discussed it. So I don't know, but it never came up.
Nice. Alright, I mean, this is looking really smooth. The one thing I'll mention is that it's... Oh, of course, God, it's chop moved.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, wow. Bravo. Alright, play easy. Who needs to save 5s? You'll love to see it.
And again, just to reiterate, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier, that blue one is chop moved, but I have 0 clues and no plays, so we agree that I'll discard my leftmost starting hand chop moved card.
Makes sense, yeah. And then, of course, it decays from there, right? It's just the opening hand that is...
Correct, yes.
Special. Yeah. All right, wow, this is looking incredibly smooth so far, but I don't want to jinx it. I believe this purple 2 is still gotten, by the way. This green 3 has not yet been called, so maybe it never will be. Ooh, okay, red 4. Whoa, no, wait. What's on Valletta's chop right now?
Is green 3.
Green 3, okay. It's harder without all the chop move nodes. But I guess it's the oldest card that doesn't have a chop move node, huh?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So this is what I was talking to you about earlier, by the way.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, walk us through it.
So, as I've kind of described a few times, our attempts at this kind of new thing is to keep it as simple as we can for now. I mean, there's a lot of development space in it, but for the competition, we want to keep it simple. So we did at a certain point discuss what happens if you are put effectively in anxiety while you have starting hand chop moved cards.
Wow.
So in a normal H group game, Floriman should play this white 5 as anxiety because yellow 3 is chop moved. They can't play their red cards since red 1's clued. The most likely playable card is that 5 and would play it successfully. However, because we had an attempt to keep things simple for now, what we agreed on is we don't play from anxiety if the anxiety involves starting hand chop moved cards.
Got it, got it.
Therefore, what we discussed is Adron really should discard right now because I don't want Floriman to discard that yellow card.
Right.
So Adron should not play purple 3 and discard instead, and that would effectively lock in Floriman's chop move forever, and he will now be formally locked and would play from anxiety on the next go round.
That makes sense, yeah, because this would be just a straight up stream, essentially. Cool.
That is correct, yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't quite catch on to this. You can see, wrote notes that we're pretty sure this yellow 3 is about to get discarded.
Yeah.
And it is indeed what ends up happening.
Ouch. Yeah, that's tough.
Interestingly, during review, Floriman was obviously struggling with this as well and had determined that his chop card that he's about to discard is either yellow 3 or the third blue 1.
I hadn't noticed the empathy on it, but look at this. It's down to like 4 options, yeah. It's not a 3, not a 2. Or, sorry, not a 2, not a 4, not a 5. That's very funny. It's not purple, yeah, so exactly the third blue one or yellow 3?
Yep.
Or I guess yellow 1.
It could, in theory, also be yellow 1, yeah. Less likely, though, just based on how we played it, I think. And it's probably not white 3 either, since I got a fresh white 3 in Valletta's hand instead of that white 3 out of Florman's hand.
Yeah, rough beats. But hey, I mean, this is the kind of situation that generates new stuff, though, right? Because I'm sure now you've talked about it, and in the future, y'all will be armed with a solution. What did you decide for the future?
We haven't decided anything yet. A potential option is like, at what point in the game do we turn those starting hand chop moves into formal, fully fledged chop moves?
Mm-hmm.
And an option could be early game, right? If the early game's over, we have formally chop moved all of those starting hand cards, but we haven't gotten into it yet.
Cool. Exciting stuff to see develop. And yeah, Davey, isn't that the best part? Getting to chop move all the cards at the start? Getting to click, 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 click. I have a blast with that.
There is also a shortcut to it. You can type the note on one card, and then Control Shift right click will put the same note on every card you touch.
That's wizardry. Weird. I didn't know that. Alright, purples get played out. This green 3, I'm guessing at this point Kyle thinks he has it somewhere.
Not only does he think he has it somewhere, I think at this point he knows where it is.
I do see a note on it. Are we about to see a swag play? Okay, well, red 1, of course.
Not just yet.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so good. So good. Okay. Gentlemen's suspicious. I wonder if there's any dupe tech. I've been working on new tech. Like, what would it do if Florman, just as a dumb example? Oh, there's really not a good example here. Never mind. Yeah, Gentlemen's is great. Holy moly, this is really good. 1 BDR. And chops are looking healthy.
And I think now Kyle knows where his green 3 is.
What do you think, y'all? Is he gonna blind play it? I think he will. Technically, he doesn't have to. Well, he wouldn't have to, but yeah, there it is. Nice, very nice. And of course, this is because he's seen this green 3, you know, just march towards its doom, and no one has been cluing it. So very, very nice read by Kyle. Beautiful. Oh, sorry. We got Adrian in chat.
Oh, no, I was just answering BWEM's question instead of taking up voice time.
Well, thank you. Early game ending is not the right heuristic for upgrading chop moves.
Actually, I guess let me take a second for that, because an interesting thing of doing that initial starting hand chop move, which I think you'll see in 1 or 2 of the other games that we've played, is it kind of flips the value of doing trash bluffs and getting people to know about trash cards. So we'll use them for like UTDs, we'll use them for trash bluffs. We'll give a clue that touches it when like there might be a slightly better clue or a clue that we could give that doesn't touch it, just so we start getting that bonus information so people know what their trash cards are. But it is true, on occasion, we just leave the garbage.
Neat. UTDs, trash bluffs, fix it. Yep. Alright, well, this looks like a very healthy board. Once all the 3s are down, you're just in the clear. Just clue all the 4s directly. Okay, you're right. This is technically the focus, but this is obviously known green. Beautiful game. Oh, except hold on. We can be picky here about endgame. decisions. So let me try to heckle you as much as I can. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could discard here. Does that help?
The thing is, I can't really because we're still missing a 5. Oh, I have negative 1. I could discard slot 1. You are correct.
I don't know if it really helps because, I mean, you both have plays, so...
It doesn't change what Foreman will draw. It just means I haven't played my card yet.
Yeah. Hey, I'm stretching, Adrian. I gotta...
Well, just waiting
for Kelchat here.
I told you that there was some excitement.
Oh, Jesus, okay. Valletta's got my back here. Okay, Valletta's YOLOing. But... Is this just a YOLO? This is drawn. You play. Kyle plays. This all looks standard.
Do you want to guess or you want me to tell you?
I mean, my guess would be it's what Steven called a tournament discard, right? It's just you got to dig deeper, and either it's a 5, in which case great, or it's not a 5, in which case great.
It was not that.
All right, fill us in.
From Valletta's view, she didn't think Kyle could play that green 3 unless she held the remaining 5. So if you go back to green 3 playing... Oh, no, wait, sorry, this is way earlier. What am I thinking? Thought that... now I'm confusing myself. We talked about why this bombed. It was not a competition play. It was for a reason. Oh, the white 5. It was the white 5 playing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because in theory, that 5 could still be yellow 5.
Right.
But Foreman basically went all the way back to discarding yellow 3 and was like, this has to be white 5. I think there might have been more context. Maybe Foreman can remind us of what he was thinking at the time, but...
No, I see it. I think. Wait, because it was clued... Oh my god.
It was clued earlier when he drew it.
Holy, is this from a declined 5-color ejection on turn 12?
No, because the 5 is not focusable.
I'm serious, right?
Oh, you mean at this point?
Florman, are you a wizard?
That's what it was. So I think you just made a read that I would attribute Foreman to making.
Yeah.
Foreman is basically saying that, 1, it was because yellow 3 died, and we put him in anxiety to cause that to happen. And 2, Foreman figured that Kyle would play the yellow 4 first if Foreman had yellow 5.
Okay, right. Sorry, I just misunderstood what you said about the... Of course, yes, right. Yep, makes sense. Yep, and his note is, yeah, my bad. No, Flora, that seemed like a really tough situation. So...
Okay, I'm starting to figure out that Dissuade Me is Kyle.
Oh, is it? Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Hello, Kyle. if that is... Yeah, okay. From your perspective, I thought Adrian wanted to avoid losing. Critical...
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, so wow. Okay, so Valletta, when this played, that makes a lot of sense. Straight up yellow 5.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay, and now the second question is, does someone else bomb from it? I see a note on Adrian's green 4. Uh-oh. The classic.
So, I mean, at this point, it was like, someone's going to bomb from Valletta's bomb.
Someone's got to take the fall, yeah.
But I actually took a while on this turn because I was thinking, it can't be getting me and Foreman, so I wasn't quite sure why Valletta bombed. And I remembered, we've never really used this or talked about it, but somebody brought up at one point, like, oh, we can do a single positional when you don't see all the cards, if the cards that you don't see are playable by bombing. So I thought maybe that's what Valletta was going for. And even then, I still almost discarded my slot 2 on this turn, just to get Foreman's red 5 right now.
Oh, nice. That makes sense, yeah. Because remember, yeah, as we empathy shows...
Oh, me is Valletta. Hello.
Oh, hello. Sweet, yeah, we got lots of competitors in the chat.
But yeah, I figured let me just bomb. We can get Florman's 5 next round. Or not bomb, let me play my 5, and we can get Florman's 5 next round.
Okay, just please don't tell me Florman bombs, because that would be a disaster. But of course, once you're at 2 strikes, you just strap in your seatbelt and...
That was also my entire read. I was like, if this bombs, no one's going to lose the game for a read off of these. We're all just going to clue each other 5s.
Okay, hold on. I have to share. This is, of course, not relevant here because you literally know you don't have 5s. But this is some tech that we developed for our tournaments back in the day. Do you remember this as the positional misplay unknown trash discharge? So Blooded bombs this, and Bob is like, wait a minute, I can't play this or else this will play. So I must be being called to discharge.
I do remember. And it was the unknown, it was like the bomb, unknown trash, discharge, pull, right? Because I would play, and then Foreman would pull from the trash clip.
Exactly. It's the stupidest tournament strats we came up with. We're like, we are not allowing ourselves to give clues anymore. We just need to dig deeper. But okay, of course. Yeah, these are all known trash, so that is clever, the discard here, but I also like your thought to just rip the Band-Aid off and recalibrate the team.
And Kyle did confirm later that he was going to bomb if I did.
Nice. Cool. All right, well, nice recalibration, or at least pumping the brakes. And yeah, if I remember correctly, the 5 is on bottom, right? So, ooh, does Flory trust it? I would hope so. Flory's a legend. There it is. GG. 30.
With that, I believe our team won this deal.
Hold on. Let's go to the expert reviewers. 63, and that just means us. 63
and 1 BDR for us.
1 BDR, score 30. Moment of truth. Let's see. I'm gonna go into the history of SJ Drudge. We're doing this live. We're gonna count BDRs. Something I've gotten quite good at these past few months. Nothing to see here. Ah, yes, the red 4 was 1. But then the thing I forget is if they just bombed a second time or actually lost a card a second time. Nice positionals. Looks... yeah, I think it's going to be 1 BDR.
Yeah, while you're going through this, Valletta did go through our game again, just with making a slightly different plays. For example, like me discarding and a few different clues. And we could have had the game in 60 turns with 0 BDR. Which, of course, everyone could say with different clues we could do better. But it's just to kind of go to show that, like, a little bit of inexperience with the starting hand chop move. If we really worked through that, we could definitely up the performance still.
Totally. Which is always cool to see. And it's something I recommend people do more often, is looking back, not just review, but look for improvements. Yeah, no, it looks like you're going to nail it because these red 4, red 5 are out of order. So turn 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 65. So would you look at that? V for Valletta coming into the round in first place, saying they are ready for the semifinals by taking it down once again. Wow. Yeah, 6 match points. A convincing win. Congratulations, how do you feel?
I mean, I sort of said this before, but I'm really happy with how we performed. I mean, first of all, everyone on B for Valletta is doing great, especially with the starting hand shot move thing, which seems relatively simple, but can be pretty confusing. And yeah, they're just killing it all the time and letting me take my 10 minutes per game while they take 3.
Well, I'm sure they're mooching off you, They're thinking on your time. someone's got to take the time. But yeah, huge claps. That's awesome. And actually, as a treat, well, okay, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna reach out to all the teams ASAP to schedule the semifinals, because guess what, everyone? That's what's next. Starting, holy crap, on Friday. In theory, maybe Friday, maybe it'll depend. But quick review. I mean, that basically concludes phase 1. So I wanted to give a quick teaser about phase 2. Okay, so no, I'm just really bad at spelling. If you ever ask if something is intended, no, I'm just really bad at everything. But okay, so quick preview. We have the Hoodlums versus Civilized going through the semis. So they're going to play head-to-head, basically. Same seed, 2 games. And same with V for Valletta versus KT. Jeez, these are going to be wild. Wild matches. And I'm delighted to say I'm now going to share the basics of the finals. The mystery is about to be revealed. I will write up... What's up?
I'm on the edge of my seat. I've been waiting for this.
I'll write up like a more detailed, set explanation and share it on Discord. But here are the basics. We decided we wanted to kind of give the players some agency in what it is. So we have developed a draft strategy. You're going to draft. Well, the finalists will draft from the set of variant combinations through a system of bans and picks. So it's going to be a build your own variant combination game, which is going to be, I don't know, it's unexplored. But it's going to be interesting, yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, what we thought was cool about it is that, it gives each system, each team a chance to really strategize, not just about what they want to play, but like what do they want to not play, and what do they think they're better suited, because it's one versus one at that point, so it's definitely going to be weird.
Sure. I mean, I can tell you, like, one thing we're unclear on is how this starting hand chop move will perform with Brown, for example. We need to do some practice games, but we foresee Brown potentially being an issue.
Right. I was about to say, well, you can just ban Brown, but hey, it is semifinals first. Yeah, pink and then brown.
So it's going to be interesting because everyone knows potentially what system the other teams are using. So you can try to make picks that you think are really going to mess with your opponent.
Totally. That's the thing I'm most excited about is the metagaming that'll happen. We might see teams completely switch systems. Who knows? Everything is on board, so I'm very excited, and huge congrats once again to all the teams. Everyone put up a great fight. I'll update the standings right after this. So, yeah, thank you. This was a huge undertaking, 32 players playing this tournament, so I'm so glad it happened. But now we're into phase 2, and the competition heats up. So good luck to you, Adrian.
Thank you very much.
And geez, there's not much of a break period, huh? It's literally, we're just going to continue this weekend, so I'm going to reach out ASAP about scheduling. Whew. I really hope we can figure out a way to get all the games live for the semis. But I know that might not be possible. All right, I guess, is there any last words you want to leave the chat with, Adrian? All right, I guess, is there anything?
No, just good work, everybody. Good work, V for Valletta. Good work, Piano, for putting this together.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been my pleasure seeing all these cool strats. And with that, I don't know, Adrian, do you have any good Twitch streamers I should read? I need to find more Twitch streamers.
I got no one that pops into mind right now. But I'm sure you'll choose someone good.
This is a friendly.
You know what I will do? Hold on, I'm gonna do something a little different.
If you wanted, you could raid somebody who is practicing their GDQ run of Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which is Ruby Hart.
Oh, yeah. From Blood on the Clock Tower fame.
Yep.
Are they live right now?
I believe so, yes. She is opening SGDQ.
Looks like...
Or they are opening SGDQ. But they're running right now, I believe, so...
Do you have the link? I can't find...
I can give you one, yes.
And yeah, speaking of which, well, I'll say what I was about to say is, this is a great week to be a nerd, because there is the Chess Candidates Tournament happening. Well, there's the PP Cup Invitational, of course. And then there is about to be the Summer Games Done Quick Charity Marathon, which is a huge blast for those who are unaware. It's just a whole week, 24/7 coverage of speedrunners playing games for like a cancer foundation usually. So lots of good content this week.
I will note it looks like they are streaming but are taking a brief break, so
well, I'll share the love regardless. Yeah, I actually watched their run on the last AGDQ, and I was like, wait a minute. I know this voice. I've seen this person murder Ezra before.
Yep.
Alright, folks, there we go. Boom. And yes, Liliana, yes, I do really want to make the draft live. Yes, I'm very excited about that. But we'll get there when we get there. Wait a minute. That didn't work. Man. Sorry, chat. Ruby Hart. Raid. Ha! Got it. Okay. Alright, I'll see you on Friday or Saturday, everyone. And look forward to more info about the semis. I'll publish the schedule as soon as I can, I promise. See you later.
Peace.